Hi, hello, and welcome to another video. Today I'm talking oldies but goodies, things that stand the test of time. If that sounds good to you, let's go ahead and get started. Before I get into some tried and true makeup products, this portion of the video is kindly sponsored by Luisa. In a video a few months ago, I shared with you some of my very first pieces, and I am pleased to announce that these have really withstood everyday wear. If you have watched any of my videos, you have seen these Ana Luisa pieces. This pair is definitely one of my favorites. It fits my little punky vibe, but I wear these just as often. Usually in my second hole. I also picked up the matching necklace, and it's like pristine, like I've never worn it, even though I wear it quite often. It has various links so you can really adjust the size. Each piece from Ana Luisa is long-lasting, tarnish resistant, and humidity resistant, and I live in the southern United States where it's always humid no matter what time of year. And they have just really withstood the test of time. Free shipping within the US, a crazy 2-year warranty on all products. If you prefer to wear gold over silver, they have so many options, but I really appreciate their silver options as well because I'm a very cool toned pale person, so the silver really works well with my skin tone. Ana Luisa has given me a unique discount code if you think you or a loved one could enjoy these pieces. Think about birthdays and Christmas coming up. You know that you're getting high quality materials for an affordable price, so be sure to check out that link. And thanks again to Ana Luisa for sponsoring this part of the video. Now let's get into some makeup. Alright, something I've had for a while, at least a few months, is the Euthoria Protective Primer. I have very little of this left. It's like right here. This is not a primer that's like glowy. It's more like skincare. It really does act like a barrier between your skin and the makeup, but in a good way. It allows things to sit really nicely on your skin. The ingredients inside are going to benefit your skin while you're wearing the makeup. So initially it is glowy because of the texture, but it definitely can take any finish that you prefer. Something else that has been in my collection for quite some time is the FITGLOW foundation. I'm in the shade F1. I don't reach for this as much as I probably should. I definitely don't think I will go through this bottle before it expires, but despite it being quote-unquote older product in my collection, it is still really good. If you have dry skin and you have tried the concealer from FITGLOW, you're going to love this foundation because it is basically the concealer in foundation form. I'm reaching for another tried and true BK Beauty 101 brush. I was looking on Instagram and I saw all these brushes from 2 years ago. So another thing that really withstands the test of time, BK Beauty brushes. I don't ever do my makeup without them. And while the primer might not be glowy, this totally is. Definitely giving me some glazed donut vibe goodness, and I'm here for it each and every time. So that's a pretty sheer layer. You can definitely build it up if you like that kind of look. A tried and true concealer for me is the Brightening concealer from Rare Beauty. I've had like 4 or 5 of these. I really enjoy how thin the concealer is, and it has a light to a medium coverage. If you wanted to, you could definitely get it to medium. Taking the A506 brush, you guys probably see this brush and know what it is without me telling you. It's quite popular, not only here, but everywhere. And this is labeled as a brightening concealer, so this shade 140C is a little lighter than my skin tone. I really find that it just blends into every foundation I've tried. And I would classify this as a dewy concealer, as well as one that needs to be set down under the eyes in particular. Really looking like a blank dewy slate, so adding in some color with the Milk Makeup little bronzer stick, and this is in the shade Baked. When I tell you I've been using Milk Makeup for 3 years, that is the truth. This product in particular, am I saying that a lot? Yes. This product specifically, I had the jumbo one that they used to sell. This is just a bronzer that you can count on. Simple as that. Is it magically life-changing? Not really, but it's easy enough to blend out. It lasts pretty well. This color Baked is not too orange, so definitely reliable, and that's kind of like the whole vibe for today is just really reliable products. You could totally pick it up on your brush if you don't like drawing on your face, but it's really fun for me. Something I unfortunately haven't reached for in a while because new releases come and go, and I am really susceptible to, I need the latest and greatest, but this video proves myself wrong. I'm going to set everything with the LYS Triple Fix setting powder, and mine is in the shade Resilient, so it's just translucent. This does, however, have some color to it, so if you're fair like me, just be careful with how much you apply. But I have said before that this is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Error 404 not found. I have said before this is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter Powder. Why do her names have to be 8 characters long? I still stand by that. And this is one of those just staple products. See, it does, I applied it here, it does deepen just a hair. It's definitely not the worst offender in my collection, but it is going to deepen things up. That's definitely something to keep in mind. But it's blurring, it's mattifying. It's really one of these that you could put on and not even look in a mirror and not worry about it. I've been liking to apply my powder with the BK Beauty 113 brush. Hopefully you can see it's kind of like a fluffy paddle brush. It definitely gives you a more concentrated application. So if you don't want as much powder on your face, you want to use something fluffier. These these SAIE blushes are not going to do you any kind of wrong. They stay in my collection because, again, it's easy. It's kind of like foolproof. This one is the shade Dreamy Warm Berry color. I like the sheerness, and I'm using what I picked up on my brush. I dabbed off on my wrist for even a lighter application, and this is a floofy brush. Really like these liquid blushes in cooler months because as my skin gets drier, it shows more texture, and these are nice and hydrating, very dewy, so covers a world of sins. But if you haven't tried these SAIE blushes, it is my favorite thing from SAIE, and another tried and true. Concerning highlight, I don't know if you have heard of this brand, but I love this highlighter. It is from PEREZ. It is the vanilla highlight in the shade Falling Star. It is called Vanilla Highlight. It smells like vanilla and like nutmeg. Oh, it smells so good, but it's really, really beautiful. No one talks about it. You can get PEREZ now at Ulta. It's just a beautiful champagne highlighter. It's gorgeous. It looks like skin. You just look wet. I love it so much. In terms of like tried and true shadows, I think of things like this Patrick Ta Major Dimension, the first one he came out with, because it has everything that you need in terms of light to deep shadows, and it also has shimmers. So you kind of get like a Miley Cyrus situation, Hannah Montana, the best of both worlds here. Start with this shade on a BK Beauty 201 brush. And I'm just going to put that all over. This is a warm sandy brown. This formula is really blendable. The shadows are creamy. They blend together nicely. It's just, like I said, effortless. A go-to when you know you're going to want something elegant but easy. And now I'm going to take this pinky, peachy kind of glitter on my finger. Tap that all over the lid. These are definitely like, there is definitely sparkle here, but they also kind of look wet at the same time. In low lighting situations, these shadows look amazing. And in the inner corner goes this shade here. If I go in with a brush for these shimmers, I kind of like to swirl my finger around in it first, just to kind of get everything working for me. There is like a top layer, and then it applies so much better with a brush. Take this chocolate leaning burgundy color. This is going to be my liner for today. and that same shade just blended out to the lower lash line. Easy. Something that I have loved for quite some time. A long time ago I did a sponsored video with them. This is the UOMA Beauty 1 and Done 2-in-1 Brow Styler. It's got a pencil on one side, a brow color on the other side. Now this is the shade 3 and the pencil works really well for me. I find the brow color, the brow gel, to be a little deep. This is like $10 at Walmart. Voila! Add this to the list of products you can count on. I'll show you the brow gel. I'll put it back here. It is a little too deep for my liking, all over my brows, but it's a beautiful brow gel that does provide some hold. So another little brow gel that I know I can count on is the How to Be a Redhead Finally Have Brows Universal Red Brow Gel, and I like this one because it's a bitsy wand. Did not come bent, I bent it myself. The wand makes it so easy to be precise. Okay? Tried and true, versatile product we love. The CALIRAY Come Hell or High Water. I used to reach for this much more than I do now, but it's not because it's not good. I just use it a lot for my lower lashes now. I'm going to apply it to both top and bottom so you can see why, but this is a tubing mascara. It's very black, which is fantastic. The formula is great. It doesn't smudge. It does not hold my curl. If it held my curl, I would wear this every single day. This has a regular brush bristle wand. Most tubing mascaras have a like spiky silicone wand, and I use those, but I don't prefer them. Okay, FITGLOW Beauty is a brand that I used to use a lot more than I do now. Again, new blinders on all the time. But their products are staples, go-tos, won't let you down. I'm taking the lip liner in the shade pink. These are like old school MAC lip liners if you loved those. I love a sharpenable wooden lip liner. They have a few nude shades. They have a red. Beautiful. And I don't have a lot of staple products from Merit, but for the lipstick, this is definitely one. Their signature lip in the shade Baby. The packaging is beautiful, and Baby is a nude pink. And with this pink lip liner, it's gonna sit right at home. Creamy, comfortable, glidey, hydrating. They won't last very long on the lips, but gracious, do they feel nice. And just because let's use as many products as possible, a go-to, foolproof, beautiful, reliable adjectives are on point today. Okay, I'm not sure how you pronounce the name, but I'll put it on the screen. My usual go-to is the shade Nana, and it is a very cool toned, like grayish. Oh, definitely gonna revisit this soon. But today, I'm going to take this one because it's pinky. And again, so hydrating, so cushiony. It's like a little pillow between your two lips. It feels so nice. Definitely if you're in a splurging mood or you see the little like holiday gift sets with one of these in it, trust me, you'll be like, okay, I understand. And that is the face done of tried and true, I can count on you products. Okay, from the jewelry to the makeup, these are products that I know I can always reach back for them and they're not going to let me down. And I love that the same can be said about my Ana Luisa pieces. Again, thank you Ana Luisa for sponsoring a portion of this video. You guys don't forget to check out my discount code below. It'll be in the description waiting for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe you learned something new. Maybe it was just a mental break for you for today. As always, be blessed, be kind. Leave me all your questions down below, or if you just want to chat, I love chatting makeup with you in the comments. We will see each other very, very soon. Bye. Feels so pretty, but it's so simple.